Hey everyone, it's been a long time since I have done a reading. So I'm Jazz, and you can find me on Facebook if you like, psychic medium Jazz Costello, and I'm on Instagram as well, which is psychicjaz. I do no tools readings for people. Can use tarot cards if you want me to, but generally I'm a channel for information. And we're going to do a, for want of a better word, twin flame reading today. There's so much stuff out there with twin flames, on twin flames, that you just don't know what to sort of absorb and what, you know. Anyway, we shall see what comes out today. I tend to go from the divine masculine's perspective, so if you're a feminine watching this, you'll get lots of information about where the divine masculine is coming from. Okay, let's start with the Osho Zen, which is my first ever tarot deck. It's not your typical deck, it's a bit different. Oh, so how do we go for the masculine? Where are they from at the moment? Where are they from? Where are they coming from at the moment? And I'm hearing that there's a lot of healing going on. That's what I sort of felt before I started this. Just getting used to where I'm supposed to look at the green dot. But you know, it's hard not to actually look at your own reflection in the video. So let's see what we've got come out. Okay, so we have ripeness here. So I feel like, okay, so I just see what comes through from this channeled section or whatever happens. I channel not necessarily from the meaning of the tarot card, but from what comes in. But there's a feeling that now is a good time to shoot the arrow or shoot the shot. I'm hearing it's time to harvest. Sorry, I'm out of practice, so please forgive me with the channeling of the YouTube readings. I haven't done one for a long time. They don't want to waste any more time, I heard. And neither does the feminine. And, you know, we often think that the masculine is the one that's behind in the game, but that's not necessarily true. It all depends on where you're at in your timeline. And, you know, there's this idea that the feminine are always waiting on the masculine, and that the masculine are running behind. But yeah, that's not totally how it works. We have morality here. The divine masculine want to do the right thing by the feminine. They know that they've effed up, and that you've taken it quite personally, but they want to apologize for what's happened and to make the most of the opportunity that they have, because it does take time, and it's not like someone can just click their fingers and be ready for union or be ready to be in a relationship. You know, we've all got the struggles and the obstacles that we've have in our lives to overcome before we can get to a point where we're ready. We have friendliness here and abundance. I feel like the message, we can have so many demands on each other. Or, the feminine tend to have quite a few demands on the masculine. And, we need to see it as a friendship, first and foremost. And what would you expect from a friend? And apply that to the journey. So, the abundance card is telling me that being in a state of lack, like I said about having the expectations of the other, being in a state of lack is false, is a false way of seeing things. And when I say state of lack, I mean like something's missing, like you don't have what you need, or that the other person is not good enough, not behaving well enough for you at the moment, or whatever that is. And you've got your own standards. Everyone's got their own standards that they need to abide by in order to feel comfortable with how things are going. But the abundance card here and the friendliness card here, like I said, coming back to treating the other like a friend, as you would a friend, and not expecting maybe a response to a text message straight away, or, not expecting full lovey-dovey, gestures of romance straight away. Yeah, I just need to channel a little bit, just focus on what's coming in. I'm definitely feeling like I tend to hold on to my breath sometimes when I'm doing these readings, and I feel like there's a lot that wants to be said, but it's about articulating that, and that's my challenge. That's the challenge that I need to be working on, and that's the challenge when you're a channel. Speaking of channeling, we have the source, we have receptivity, and we have the new vision. So the divine masculine are really really checking into the source and being receptive. The feminine there's a lot of, I want to say propaganda on the internet about, twin flames, about the feminine being the receptive one and the feminine, being leading the way. But in essence, the masculine has a really hard job to do. They come in and trigger the feminine, and then you get this back and forth between the masculine being triggered and the feminine being triggered. And so it's not just about the feminine being receptive, it is about the masculine also. And that is the fact that both twin flames are receptive, not just one. They want me to like this while I talk to you. So it's not really one or the other, it's both. And it's like you need two to tango, right? Yeah. The masculine don't want to let the feminine go. But they do have some work to do still, I'm hearing. And this is the most beautiful yet challenging concept that anyone has to go through. The twin flame journey, because it triggers everything for healing. Oops. What does this say? Your needs matter. What are you needing? What are you needing right now that you haven't communicated? What are you afraid of? Is it possible that what you are fearing is not true? So that comes back to the being in a state of lack, and the fearing that, oh, they haven't responded to me, so they don't love me, or they don't care about me. They haven't done that yet. They haven't responded in a certain amount of time. not everyone is glued to their phones. Not everyone, you know, has the energy to respond to something straight away. And would you want a not very thought out response to something just so that you got a response, or do you want someone to wait until they actually want to communicate to you? Okay, what are my needs? Am I saying no and yes enough based on my desires? Am I telling my full truth? Do I believe that my needs matter, and do I share them with others? Do I ask for what I need? When communicating my needs, what am I resisting and with whom? What do I need in order to feel safe enough to express my needs? Oh, the needs. This is an interesting one. This has actually come up for me. And I've just been like, oh, you know, my needs are this and my needs are that. And it's like, well, based on what? What are my needs based on? Is it based on like that instant gratification that I need a response? Or do I need to be focusing on myself more so that I'm not focusing on the other so much? Don't pick them up, and I don't want them anymore. Which one do we want? I'm gonna go for the Hermit Tarot, the one with the phrase, the sentences, the communication. Okay, so if okay, we'll go for all of them. Oh, this is interesting. I never imagined so much perfection. I want to start a family with you. I just dream and wish for everything. I will do anything for you. I'm open to compromise. And then we've got there is someone else at the end. They never imagined so much perfection. It's someone realizing that you are more than what they imagined, more than what they thought that you were. Perfection meaning perfect for them, not perfect as in universal standards, because what does that, perfect is objective. What does that mean? I want to start a family with you is self-explanatory. I just dream and wish for everything. They want everything with you. The masculine, your other person, or the feminine, depending on what you're watching for, wants everything with you and would do anything for you. I'm open to compromise, and there is someone else. For some of you, I've just got that there are other parties involved in this connection. So it could be an ex-partner that they're still sort of getting over, or there's a mother of a child, or yeah, you know, they might have someone in their past that has a child to them. You are right. Okay, this is talking to me about telepathy. So interestingly enough, wait one sec. Interestingly enough, you might be experiencing it on the twin flame journey, or your journey, whether you want to call it twin flame or not, it's up to you. I just do it because it's, yeah, a well-known concept that I'd like to educate people on from my experience, and that it is real, and there's a lot of crap out there. Anyway, the you are right is talking about when you have a feeling or a vibe or some communication that could be a telepathic connection to the other. And I've actually experienced this, and I have actually won't go too much into my journey, but they want to say that if you have a feeling or a vibe or a communication from the other, then that's you're potentially right, that it is real. Yeah. Sorry, my flow is not so great, I just have to say. I feel like I'm pausing a lot, but that's part of getting the channeled messages. Now we're using the Lover's Oracle. So yeah, I'm a little bit spacey today, so I apologize for that. Embrace. Through each other, you find the missing pieces. You instinctively know what is right for you, and you have the power to say no or to walk away at any time. Through each other, you find the missing pieces. Exactly. Like, we trigger each other to heal. Doesn't mean someone's behavior should be toxic. What it means is if someone disappears on you for a while, or if they can't meet your expectations at the time, at a specific time, it is actually for a reason. So through this experience, you find the missing pieces for each other. You're able to project a lot onto the other person, and through that projection, if you want to, you become aware of the shortcomings that you might have triggered from your past. And they're also talking about the intuition, about instinctively knowing what is right for you and having the power to say no or to walk away at any time. So we're not trapped in anything. We might believe that we are sometimes, but that's actually false. We do have the power to walk away at any time. And I don't care if someone's, got a hold over you because of money or because of children. If there is a will, there is a way. And if you want to get out of a situation, before, when I was shuffling the Hermit Tarot, it said you should seek professional guidance or seek professional help. If you're trying to get out of a situation where you're trapped because of children or financial, get some advice and do the right thing by yourself and the right thing by the whole situation. Some random different messages came through today, but that be the way it be sometimes. The wheel. Interesting, I said the world first. The wheel of fortune is it's slowly turning, I heard, and turning for the better. She's literally doing a yoga pose on top of the wheel. We have to have faith that the universe has our backs. We have free will, but to a degree, because we can't just sort of force something into being or force something that isn't ready to come to us. So it's a bit like the determinism perspective, philosophical perspective, that everything is determined, that we have to wait for it to realize. We have the Ace of Pentacles there. We're going to get all of these ones, so we'll see what they say. Okay, so we have the Ace of Pentacles. So what I was saying, I can't even remember what I was saying now. Something about material, that's what happens on each channel. Something about materialization of things that are ready to come, but only when the timeline is ready to release that particular outcome or milestone or step. We have the Lovers here. Let's put them out. We have the Lovers, the Devil, the Sun, the Queen of Wands, the Ace of Cups, the Knight of Swords, the Seven of Cups, and the Ace of Pentacles. So The masculine is overcoming the devil, and so is the feminine. Through the strength of this bond that is happening between you two, they're overcoming between counterparts at the moment. The devil is being overcome. There is a new vision for a life where they are not encumbered by addictions, by patterns, by toxic patterns that they're stuck in because of previous conditioning from a relationship or, you know, experiences. And wanting to take action here towards a really beautiful outcome with the Sun. And the Sun is considered one of the happiest card in the deck, but, you know, every reader's got their own opinion, but it literally, you know, who doesn't love sunshine? And the Queen of Wands is aiming for that. You know, it's not a life stuck in betrayal, I want to say, or, you know, even betray yourself when you have an addiction, or you have a reliance on a substance, or you have a reliance on another person, or on an activity like gambling or something like that. The Queen of Wands wants to free the counterparts want to free themselves and take action towards a cleaner life. We have the Ace of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups, and the Knight of Swords. So, you know, not rushing forwards, but really making leaps and bounds, you know, with the new beginning in and for love. But the intelligent action in the mind space and wanting to make that happen, you know, with the running towards the bike here, ready to move forward with the new perspectives that, you know, we don't want to be living in a place of lack where we have addictions, or we have, you know, like I said, patterns of behavior that are toxic. Some people are still deciding on what they really want and need, processing all of that, but ultimately working towards a new beginning in the material world. Yeah. I've said things like this before in readings. I think it's just sort of, it does feel like it's ramping up. I do have, and I'm getting warm, I do have faith that that it's not, the world isn't going to shit. Yeah. I've got the animal oracle here, the spirit animal oracle. So let's just see what comes out here. Chameleon spirit, act as if. So yeah, acting as if something that you want is already on its way, or already is materializing or taking care of itself. You know, the universe has your back. It's already in the process. Acting as the if, and you don't have to actually do anything to bring something about, is actually the method to get it to have it come into existence. Acting as if something is already on its way or in the process. Yeah. Okay, I'm not going to go too much longer with this reading. I'm just going to get a Moonology card, and then we'll see what how it ends, and I will let you go. It's time to take action. That's what we've just been talking about. Act as if, action, Queen of Wands, blah, 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 Knight of Swords, New Moon in Aries. Yeah. It's time to take action. Have fun, guys. See you later. Bye.